Hey, well, sorry. Look at all the usual. What? Network crapping on you. The Wi-Fi crapping. You see, everything doesn't like to work sometimes. So you gotta do the old turn it on and off, turn it off and off. You know? Oh, people the play whatever they do. Let's continue. Oh, no. From now on, this these loading screens are gonna give me PTSD, huh? Oh, whoops, I shouldn't say that with the sensitive people in this have PTSD. In the context of well-being, I will have unpleasant memories of the loading screen now. That's what right here. Alright, finally getting back to you. Get my gosh darn reward for my soul of just alone.
Ad Astra Abyssa.
I'm gonna turn down the city today. I'm anything else. Okay, yeah. Well, this is wondering about what I missed out on. Oh, why was this happening? This okay. Better now. I make this a little bit more sense now.
Ad Astra.
We shouldn't have any further problems. Now to the fun part. Story demo. Free. Okay. Now you are something stunning. Nope. Right.
It's hard to remain on.
That's my best. Right. This is not without this necessary to do. Kind of so crazy when I walk around here. Oh god. Nothing nice. I could just fall to the instantly down here. So I like how this paper was like, wait, heaven, I was like, oh, she has the royal, so is that good for her? I don't know. Does it do like that? Gosh darn it.
Freeze!
Not now.
Take this!
What is that?
Will be frozen in time.
What the heck? Alright. Come on, ready to go. Alright, come on. Split me down.
To ashes!
Hey, rising strong and full. Oh, that's the no, that's a nerd. And those dudes. And what was the quote again?
So sorry.
They strike me down and all the growth is even more powerful than you can imagine. There we go. How? What character didn't work that? Is it? No, he doesn't.
Eyes on me!
Come on. Oh, he does that. He looks good. Come on, you're a
Don't get frostbite.
break. Not
Back off!
again. Oh, yeah, I was here. Yeah, fine. Yeah, it's chucking one off the edge, but that's not fun. Yes, they play. No, do is that. Oh, oh, oh. No. Yes, crystal. Kind of. Can't see what everything. Huh?
Free.
But the food has not back now, so me. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, no. You want help?
Body and
Another
mind.
one thing.
Let me weave you a verse.
Oh, you think you're one? No, no, skip.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh, come. No.
Rain outlines your fate.
Now, go. Get something. Still can you move?
This moment will be frozen.
The power of Gugwa.
This guy's stuck. Oh, I almost got stuck. Oh, isn't good?
Cool it.
No, my sword.
This Nick for great. I would have
Oh,
made
so
for
sorry.
great. I need to breach that, honestly.
Rain cutter.
Come on. You want yourself to come up with no. Why help I'm done with everything. I always almost get anything about you. Like you were one character and I just couldn't get there the first time we were running. Not like this, but yeah. Oh, at least it's when the party is it. I really don't know the requirement to have to like, oh, you want to play with it. Yeah, is that exactly what I'm going to play with things? They come and disappear. Oh,
Don't get
what?
frostbite.
Try not to enjoy this too much.
He's right now. What? See that? It's right off. There we go. Good job. Yep. Big people over here. More than that, something done. What's the wrong voice? Right, the star. Oh no, you that was way close. Was that supposed to be a zipper? I think it is supposed to be a zipper, but yeah, her back seems. Huh? I mean, what? Very interesting. What? Hey, no. Huh. I guess with all I guess because of a little the One Piece.
Aristocratic
Look
etiquette
at
is
the
all
little
just for
panel
show.
skirts.
Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the
You
rules by heart,
can
but even I don't take them that
just
seriously.
one spin here. Okay, but it's a very first to have very this is very cool and prefer to that. And this is
Flood of frost!
I wonder if you slap it.
Surrender and I'll be gentle. Come a little
No,
closer.
it's still gonna feel like no, it doesn't feel. You just slap out. Oh, it may be last time.
Shudder!
Thank God.
Vengeance will be mine.
Don't think I did as much as I could have done.
Beg for mercy. Let's spark.
Yeah, we'll see the spot. Solid disapprove. Don't worry, we'll see what more when we roll her. All part of the plan. Thank you for the plan. Now we can do roll that through the wind trains. You're getting hyped? Being patient for you? Good. That makes it a more exciting. My cheek jumps up in inside. Oh, like this. It's really, this is really right on this. You just think you haven't seen her in a class in a while. Not since I'm on the wing. That's all, I believe. 600 so I haven't collected my battle pass stuff either. Oh, yeah. About that was also a feature I forgot. Man, all the stuff they're adding. Plus all the regions, I'm not gonna remember to do all this stuff. You know what I'm thinking? They're definitely gonna cut the stuff out. Oh, let's make it like global or something. Yeah, no bloody wayne. One player's gonna have to the felony. Load still content. One more feature, let's see. Okay. I know we had a time frame just now, but what's the wait for the loading? Oh, dear, oh, dear. Let me play this here. Okay. No, 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 no. Ah, crap. The lag. Please. Basically, like, you can't mouse now. That's all we can do. Look at me. What are you up? That's a one. Didn't come around. Use not sparkling.
If you ever want to trade tactics,
Yeah.
I'm always ready.
Gosh. No, 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 no. Good. Up. Eh. Up. Eh. What? Up. Eh. I think it's there's a weird net thing going on now. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. But dare you, sir, have no manners. This lady was having network issues. Not what? Say nothing. Yeah, but seriously, even though we had less time, it still put us right in front of her. Oh, there she was. Yep, it's another one down. Just the kimono left, huh? Well, this is extra difficult then. But you know, it's Lemona. Oh, wait, it's going to send. Yeah, because none of the domain's open. Right. So, here is up. Actually, we got some. It's on in there. What's up? Why I wonder why that's not it. Hmm. It seems like that hasn't unlocked the one domain. No, we're missing out on the wicked attacks. It's only that from me. Dude, it, oh, jeez. Let's just start it. Back we go. Just like 500 5 more days. Our feelings is straight. Alright, if you to please, we'll go. We got lots of sneaking out of gun. Yep, 5, cold exactly. Not 30, depending on 37. When we watched the footage of the first one, was really interesting to see more. Oh, I have the same problem again. Not today. What? Oh, what's this place called Springville? Level scanning, cause somewhere really never. Oh, come on. Like, there's a no. Oh, what? And cool. Kind of time is literally money here. Oh, geez, not again. Here comes the rain. And there we go. Ah, 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 ah. How do you? It's probably a competitive game. Wow, this is unfortunate. Ah, see that? Does not look like you. No. We're having a party here. What the oh, the look. Wow, what's that acting? Can I suspect that? That's unfortunate. Oh my god, the tree data. It's just like a mask. Except more pointy sticking out. No one to go around like you stereotype about having to lose. Oh, you want to go for it? Hunter, yes. Let's try. I've actually never had a favorite in Winter's before. Alright, what's the... Man, this is a useless favorite. Running faster, yeah. I kinda don't need that. Especially since it stamina is still about the same too. The different climate speed? Looks like it. And let's see the effects. Hopefully that makes us seem like it's working. When it might not be here. What does this filter do with me? Ah, oh, he's throwing the game. Okay, okay, I see. so much. Oh, there's a loop. Yes. Doesn't appear this loop is still in the game. So why? If you stop showing, behind. Oh, this, I guess. Oh, oh, yeah. I think that's just enough to make my daily candy. Cool, 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 cool. Nice. Uh, yeah, and that is going on after when it's one more day, and then we can get the signal. We're going to sweet 10% boost. 10% that increase in speed. Oh, and before I forget again, of course. Nice 16. Nine, don't need it. Up there.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy.
I literally like
To make a long story
work
short, there's a particular
15 minutes a
matter at
day.
hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
So, get sick
I
again.
have been meaning to have a word with you if the occasion presented itself, but as you know, Mondstadt's safety must always be my first priority. I have recently received multiple reports from
I'm
the
guessing
Knights
this is
of
the
someone
opportunity.
within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui?
Okay.
Again? But who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a
My
dark
thoughts
period
exactly.
in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Deccan as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect
So
as much,
crucial.
though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
Coconut net thing, yeah. Cold. Like the blood. First blood upset away. And you get
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds
yeah,
with
but
one
it's the
another
city
for
of
as long as I
freedom,
can remember.
city of
I've already
bureaucracy.
considered every
Oh,
possible way of resolving
what?
our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same.
You
Our
tried
efforts
murder
only result in
him.
adding more fuel to the flames. We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant, but if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past
Yeah,
efforts
but
would have
very
been
nice,
wasted.
cops. And
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. You
100%.
might not
Do
emphasize
it
your role
go.
as the honorary knight. You're a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you
Never
come to
mind,
friendly
we'll
terms
play
with the Lawrence
undercover cop.
clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa. Leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence
She will
clan
work
member in
on
question
Roberts
is Schubert. Lately,
and
he can
Miss
often be
Brick
found strolling near
and
the northern city walls. It is
Super.
said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but thanks
The
again
goat.
for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
I shall never return to the sea.
Quiet within the premises.
I can see. Oh, so possibly it would be very interesting. The point is, now, let's see. Oh, Schubert. Schubert. Oh, okay, we don't even know, bro. We don't even know.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello. We're here
Hello?
Mademoiselle, I am
What's wrong?
I
Did you
am
just say what's wrong?
just
Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble
how
and
dare
vulgar
you, good
manner?
sir?
Given that I don't recognize you, I can only
How dare you
assume that you are a
threaten with
traveler
such
of some
baseless
variety.
accusation?
I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the
And
magnanimous
either
nobility.
of the
If you wish to
descendant of
address me, you
Miss
best consider your
Noble.
words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do.
Well, you can
If
say
you're
going
somehow
second
capable of understanding
very
anything I've said, then
extensive
you will get down on your
selection
knees,
of a
apologize for your
finest
negligent
schnitzel.
actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
Huh. In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman. And neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now.
Yes,
Rules
but
have been thrown to the
leave your
wayside and
revolution.
manners forgotten.
And when you
Cannot-
curse the
what
press
did you
down,
say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility? I'll have you know
dare
that
the-
though the Lawrence clan
I
is in
dare the
decline,
nobility
myself and others of noble
question
blood
the
are looking for a
nobility of
chance to
your
restore
sacrifice.
our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After
Your
all,
road so
we are of a
silly can be at
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
So this is what Master Jean meant
Get
by
back,
difficult to
sir.
get along with.
we must have words.
Let's head back and talk things over with her.
And carefully brave this gentleman dare to speak in such an ignorant and even mystery to a lady such as myself. How barbaric.
Well, if it
I
isn't
bet
an
his
honorary knight, I'm just on my
ancestors
way
and
out to gather some
gods.
intel. I didn't expect to run into you here. Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special
Oh,
assignment,
finest.
but things seem to have run the ground for the moment.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
It's you're hot. Only because you're the
Why don't you
problem.
let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Hubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone. Especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert!
No.
I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't... I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
And the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
They believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th company. Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family. She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Oh, that doesn't
Who would
sound
have
very
guessed the
good.
Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you...
Yeah, of course. The boss is next, so I have to. Just go on easy.
What are my orders?
Protect us.
What are you doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
Too far away for this. Give me a big suck. Wait. Oh, no, I guess that worked. Hey, hello, dude. Oops. No, one, just one. Oh, God. Cool down. Oops. One. Two. One, two. Oh. Let's see if you let those cry out never mind. Says it down, 3 down. You're right. Yeah.
We can do it.
ตัวเล
How'd the
ย
show
ที่
begin?
อ้อยมันก็เราบ้าบ้านเนาะเป็นรูปนะครับแต่ก็มีอะไรแบบนั้นแล้วก็น่าสนโอ้ก็จริงไม่รู้ว่ามันเป็นอะไรบ้างเปิดนะตัวไม่สอบไม่สอบไม่สอบยูลา People find even people find out because still super quick. Of course, no black cat anything called anything.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
What?
I'm sorry.
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch enemies?
Enemies? Oh, wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
I'm guessing you must be alive.
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty
I'm-
strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
Well, that is Russians.
I see.
What to do?
You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
No. This is an assignment from Master Jean. It's just an investigation, that's all.
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
But, didn't you see it first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
So, curiosity. Do you perhaps like talking while doing my night
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
Vengeance answer on top of me, please. And you're like, what made you die? This is my vengeance. I shall have my revenge. And then I pass out. Yeah. What?
We can put that aside for now. Besides,
Aside
if it's the
from
acting
that,
Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
yeah, she can't finish the basket fix me.
Confused.
No, you see, I'm into it, so it's not weird at all.
Still, Paimon has
And
met
yeah,
bigger weirdos
hey,
before.
won't you? Oh,
Ah, you finally arrived. There's no time to spare, so we'll
man,
begin with our first
that.
lesson.
Wait, hold on. There's something we need to clear up first. Otherwise, it'll keep bugging us.
So that's still on your mind,
That
huh?
means
Maybe you're the ones who can't let things go. Don't worry, there's a time and place for exacting vengeance. Besides, I'm not in the mood for any right now. Best save it for later.
You need to be in the right mood for vengeance.
I already have a long list of vengeance to exact.
she
Even if I wanted to begin now, I'd have to start in the right order. Who knows how long it will be before I get to you?
Well, if you have so much to take care of, wouldn't it just be easier to give us a clean slate?
Absolutely not. Stealing my targets, calling me a ruthless ruler, and suspecting my uncle. All worthy of vengeance in my eyes. But you needn't worry. At least, not whilst we're investigating this matter. I'm sure you're familiar with the phrase, a man of moral integrity fears no slanderous attack. If Uncle Schubert didn't commit any wrongdoing, then any such investigation will prove fruitless. But if he did commit a wrongful act, then he should bear the full punishment. I'm sure you understand.
Yeah, it's very bad. So like, it then.
Good. Now, there are two key points that aristocrats attach great importance to. Your manner of speech and your bearing. Let's begin with your manner of speech. Aristocrats have a very unique way of carrying conversation, even with mundane daily topics.
Oh, Paimon's already learned some unique conversation. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine!
Not even close. And besides, it sounds strange.
I learned it from you! And didn't you say not to call others strange? It seems you don't respect the rules of your own clan.
No, I've no need to trouble myself with such frivolous formalities. Here, allow me to demonstrate. For example, when greeting a friend, you could say, "As the morning dew greets the coming dawn, so do I greet you, my dear friend."
As the morning dew does what now?
However, such a phrase may only be used during the morning hours. Also, the party with whom you're speaking must be of approximately the same status as you. Morning dew is not uncommon, so it expresses that friendship should not be measured by value, yet also suggests that friendship between aristocrats is pure. Oh, no. You must be prudent with your words. Calling someone a good friend could easily offend them.
Just phrases about this target.
Did you just say my dear friend in your example? Paimon's confused.
Yes, I did. But you must know in the Lawrence family, dear friend is a set phrase that can only be used towards certain friends with whom one is acquainted, but not particularly close. It sounds much more pleasant to call an acquaintance a dear friend. So another thing to remember, aristocrats are concerned with face and being polite. However, if you were to use dear friend to address an intimate friend, the recipient would think that you were deliberately trying to estrange them. This is only the first step in making a greeting. After addressing one another, you then exchange courtesies.
Wait, this is little too abstract. Perhaps it would be better if you gave some real-life demonstrations.
Ah,
I know about
very
that, honey.
well. Come with me. We'll choose some bystanders to converse with. May the god of...
No.
Oh, you're Eula of the Lawrence clan, right?
Huh.
This can't be
Yeah.
good.
This is it.
You there, lowly laborer. You stand in the presence of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you. Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility...
Where goes that thing?
Oh, right. By solemnly kneeling to the ground with utmost sincerity.
Huh?
Yes,
I can't
Marco.
make heads or tails of anything you're saying.
Hold on. What did they always teach me?
What
Whenever a
do you
dispute
do next,
arises,
man?
protection of your family's prestige
Lick-
and dignity
Lick
always
your feet,
takes
put in
precedence.
your shoes.
Got
Lick
it.
your feet.
As a lowly commoner, you shall maintain absolute reverence when speaking with those under which you so graciously toil. How dare you speak in such a manner?
Is everyone from the Lawrence clan so strange? The days of the Lawrence clan's tyranny have long passed. I don't care what you're trying to do. Just beat it. Like I said, I don't care what you're doing. I have nothing to say to any member of the Lawrence clan. And here's a word of advice. I wouldn't be caught dead walking too closely with any one of their like in Mondstadt. That's all. I'll be going. I'm afraid I won't be able to control myself if we talk anymore.
Hey, don't leave. Halt! Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Wow, the Lawrence name really does carry a terrible reputation.
Never mind him. I could have predicted as much. Let's find someone else.
Covered up perfectly with gold like that.
You there, lowly toiler. You stand in the
on
presence
purpose.
of a member of the illustrious Lawrence clan. I have words for you.
Yes, my.
Please acknowledge the glory bestowed upon thee by the nobility, and solemnly kneel to the ground with utmost sincerity. Huh? Why don't you respond? According to the custom, I must wait until you kneel completely before I can say the next words.
Say like the
I mustn't look
underage
at you
is
too long, or I'll be
one
drawing
time
more
ball.
attention to our difference in status.
Right,
Oh
like
dear, I've already stared at you for quite a while. Fine. You may spare yourself the formality of kneeling, as it may be a little inconvenient. I shall continue. Oh, wait. I think there's a line for people with rude attitudes in this situation.
Hey, stop bothering me or else I might say something you wouldn't like to hear. Then again, I've got no words for anyone from the Lawrence clan.
Again? What's with
It's the
this
colors.
Yes, I don't think his attitude will change.
This is going somewhere
If I keep
unpleasant,
grandstanding
but
like
I
this, the outcome
honestly
won't be good. Let's try to find someone else to talk to. I'll remember your unwillingness to comply. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Next, you're perfectly covered. Right there.
You there, lowly worker.
Yeah, I've already heard it all before. Look, just spare me the time. Our answer's always the same. We've got nothing to say to the likes of you. I mean, seriously, can't you just take a hint?
Please calm down. We don't want to cause any trouble.
I know she's a knight of Favonius, and that the knights wouldn't misplace their trust, but the name Lawrence carries too much weight with it. Even to this very day, the descendants of the Lawrence clan are still scheming to reclaim Mondstadt and reinstate their aristocratic rule. And if that wasn't enough, here you are purposefully using their awkward way of speaking just to put on an act? Don't you care for the feelings of us ordinary folk?
You have a point. But mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
Huh? You want to fight? Listen here. I may be no match for you, but I'll be sure to lodge a complaint with the Knights of Favonius.
Oh, no. But I'm gonna kill Mom. Crazy. Baby, I'm gonna die later.
I'm sorry, but I want her to understand that I'm serious. Listen here. If you don't want things to get more unpleasant, then you'd better just stop.
Forget it. There's no point in quarreling any further. Let's go.
I want to see the button and know this is how it goes.
It's all right. This happens quite often. Let's find someone else to talk to.
Let's find the stranger.
Paimon thinks we've seen enough now. Let's just stop. Actually, Paimon thinks we should apologize for asking you to demonstrate for us. We had no idea the feelings between the Lawrence clan and the people of Mondstadt were so bitter.
What can we do? The Lawrence name is already a dirty word among every household in Mondstadt. Even 3-year-olds know the story. I see this kind of attitude all the time.
What can I want to put on a
Don't
smile?
worry. What with me being a Knight of Favonius, they're usually willing to speak a few words with me. Perhaps my aristocratic manner of speech provoked them today. Believe me, it's not a big issue.
So this is the
Why
way
you
things
so
are normally for you?
serious?
There's no need for them to direct their anger at you personally.
That's the way things are. Perhaps it's just fate for those who have made mistakes. Accepting punishment is only fair, right? But when your family has committed atrocities, I'm afraid there's no easy path to reconciliation. As memories are carried in the city breeze, the faults of such grievances are passed from one generation to the next. It is now my turn to bear this burden. At least I have a means of living a relatively normal life compared to the elders of my family. I have nothing to be discontented about.
I'm going to hold it.
Yeah, why were you so willing to try and demonstrate for us?
Oh, that reminds me. That last person will not escape my vengeance either. Let's leave it at that. Just think of it as something I like to do. But unfortunately, you probably didn't learn much from those conversations. It seems we have no other choice but to find more people to talk to.
No need! Besides, the Traveler's pretty sharp, and nothing gets in our way on an adventure. Paimon thinks we got the gist of it now. Right?
You know, sex and noble. Sex and noble. Schnitzel. Sure.
Just have to roll with it for now.
God damn it,
Just keep Eula from getting anyone else riled up.
Well then, I'm glad you learned something. You're already halfway toward mastering aristocratic
it's wrong.
conduct. A proper manner of speech is more aesthetic than anything else. It stems
fire.
from their taste for refinement.
Hmm.
But we must also practice your bearing. I have a very effective way of training for this. Come with me to Dragonspine.
It's been since I got to go away. Yes, the party. Outside. Imagine if you're fucking here, huh? Huh? Music concert. Very slow, but the party seems to be rolling, huh? Alright. damn it. Got my boy. Yeah. Still annoying. Yeah, I don't know why things. Yeah, so I'm a little bit of good. Okay. Oh, just. Good.
It's so cold. Does aristocrat training really need to be done here?
If you wish to truly achieve the dignified conduct of an aristocrat, you must learn to remain composed and elegant even amidst harsh conditions. For example, you can see that part of the path up ahead is quite difficult to traverse. But a well-trained aristocrat would not only effortlessly proceed forward, but do so without a stain on their garment and their elegance fully intact.
Paimon thinks we've left the realm of aristocrats and entered the realm of adventuring. Compared to what we've already seen, this should be a piece of cake. Paimon thinks so too, but you've got this in the bag.
You look pretty confident this time. All right, let's get started. Remember, you must be graceful and elegant. Don't get knocked or launched into the air. That would be most unsightly.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult, remember. won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember.
Way behind schedule.
That won't do. You've exposed your shortcomings. No need to worry. Head back to the starting point and try again. It'll be difficult. Remember.
We're way behind schedule.
Not bad. A lot better than I had anticipated, at least.
Hyman almost didn't make it through. Whew. Good thing we didn't get stuck. So, are we aristocrats now?
Don't flatter yourselves. We've only just begun. This scenario was relatively simple. In the face of a real battle, one would seldom have a chance to stop and evaluate the situation. There's a ley line monolith just up ahead that will attract nearby monsters. True elegance is the ability to calmly yet swiftly make decisions in the heat of battle. My family set only the highest expectations for me, even as a child. Let's proceed, shall we?
Next up.
This is the ley line monolith. Go ahead, activate it. But be careful not to get launched into the air or frozen while fighting. That would be most unsightly.
Retribution!
I'm going in! Ready, steady, go!
Blaze over. No touching.
You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again.
Access denied.
Verdict
Teamwork is true!
All hail.
Flower,
No
get out!
touching.
failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again. You failed this time. What a shame. But not to worry. It's just training after all. Let's try again. Adventure time! Yeah.
I'll protect us.
Verdict is...
I'm going in! This is long overdue. Well done. Your performance was most impressive. And you managed to remain calm even in these grueling dragonspine surroundings. I'm starting to wonder if even I could have done the same. Given such an outstanding performance, it seems there is little left for me to teach you.
Like Paimon said, adventuring is our specialty. So, that's it for our training, right? Then let's get out of Dragonspine before Paimon turns into a popsicle.
Hold on. I was commending the Traveler's performance just now. You, on the other hand, seem to have made no progress at all.
What? You mean Paimon was also part of the training?
Yes, of course. You were frantically flying and dashing about throughout the entire thing. Not an elegant sight at all. Did you even listen to anything I was trying to teach you?
Hey! That's not true! Paimon was just focusing on you the whole time!
Whatever the reason, not heeding my instructions. A cause for vengeance, perhaps. Now, drink this.
Huh? What is
Paimon, you're all
Are you trying to
listening?
poison Paimon?
Certainly not. It's warm milk. Didn't you just say that you were freezing? Drink it and it'll help warm you up.
Oh, thank you. Are you still planning on the whole vengeance thing?
If I wasn't, then why would I care about you being cold? If you turned into a Paimon popsicle, that would ruin my plans for vengeance now, wouldn't it? So, dear friend, don't die on me out here.
Ah! Paimon knew something was off!
All in the name of vengeance. No need to thank me. Now then, given that your training is complete, it's time we return to Mondstadt. Our last step will be preparing a cordial gift to present to my uncle when you meet him. I already have something in mind. Let's pay Sarah a visit at Good Hunter.
No touching!
Let me do the help.
We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Come to see me. One after another.
Oh.
As long as you stick to your own path, it doesn't matter what Mother Nature throws at you.
Oh, hey, Eula. I see you've met the honorary knight.
Lots of arrangement.
We meet again, Amber. Seems we're just bound to run into you these days.
Well, I just got back and was thinking about grabbing a bite at Good Hunter. But now that you're here, why don't we all eat together?
Very well. It's been some time since we've last shared a meal together. Come, take a seat. We can discuss my uncle's gift while we eat.
Yes? Is there something else you'd like to order?
Could you please prepare a serving of my uncle's favorite, gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? We'll take it as a gift to him later.
Coming right up. It'll take some time to prepare. I'll have it here at the counter once it's ready.
Hold on a moment. Is this
Oh,
satisfying salad
that's
also
so-
something that Amber ordered?
No, she didn't order it. But because she didn't order any vegetables, I thought I'd throw in a salad on the house. You know, to contrast all the meat dishes.
So, we clearly didn't order this, yet you prepared it without authorization. Mark my words, this transgression will not go unnoticed.
You're gonna take revenge on her for giving us a free salad?
You should know me by now. That's the kind of villainous character I am. Well then, please wait a moment while I get the dish for your uncle started.
Delicious unauthorized delicacies. Sarah will pay for this.
Why would you choose gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut as a gift for your uncle? Hyman's never even heard that dish before.
This dish isn't actually on Good Hunter's menu. Only long-standing patrons such as my uncle would know about the dish. The old aristocrats seem to take a liking to it.
Because of the sour flavor of the sauerkraut, not too many people are fond of it these days. I guess it's become less popular over time. Eula treated me to the dish once, and I couldn't even finish a bite. I've nicknamed it gebratenes Fleisch mit Vengeance ever since. Ugh.
I never expected us to have such completely different tastes in food. If I weren't in such a good mood, I'd say that constitutes grounds for transgression. Of course not. It's hard to find someone in Mondstadt that attracts contempt as much as she does.
It's fine when you're just joking between us, but I'm afraid our honorary knight might misunderstand you. Eula's always talking about vengeance, but that's just how she is. It's nothing you should take too seriously.
But I am serious. And I'll remember every transgression committed against me. Ugh, it's no wonder so many people dislike you.
Paimon's starting to realize that Eula is actually a very good person. There's no need to be so awkward when you want to say something nice.
Listen, you've never been labeled as a social pariah, have you?
Well, no?
So that's why you wouldn't understand how hard it is for a bad person to try to be good. It's impossible for me, and I have no intention of acting like a good person. Alright, no need to look so sullen. I'm just kidding. Come on, let's eat. The food is getting cold.
Oh, I'm stuffed. I'll see Sarah about the bill.
No need. I've left the mora under the plate. If you try to settle it with her in person, she won't accept payment for the salad. Don't underestimate my ability to exact revenge. Sarah won't get the upper hand this time. Alright, next you should pay my uncle a visit. He has a small camp at the top of the mountain near Springvale. He usually whiles his time away there when there's nothing else to do.
Aren't you coming with us, Eula?
I'm afraid that wouldn't be very convenient for me. It'd be better if you two went alone. Ah, yes. Please do remember to pick up the dish from Sarah.
I still have more recon to do in the wilderness. Well, until next time!
Let's meet again. What an interesting bunch you are.
Here, the Gebratinus Fleischmitz sauerkraut is ready to go. Be sure to eat it while it's hot, otherwise the flavor will be spoiled. And by the way, don't worry too much when Eula says strange things. She's actually a very good person.
Paimon's been meaning to ask. No one could stand the sight of Eula when she was trying to speak with the others in Mondstadt earlier. But she seemed to get along fine with you and Amber just now. What's up with that?
The people of Mondstadt don't take kindly to anyone bearing the Lawrence name. They are unable to see past her family, therefore they don't actually see Eula for herself. So no matter what Eula tries to do, it's seen as a wrongdoing. It essentially strips the meaning of anything she tries to accomplish.
How come you're able to see Eula differently then?
Well, when she joined the Knights of Favonius, it caused quite an uproar. Many people signed a petition demanding that the Knights reverse their decision. At the same time, numerous members of the Lawrence clan crowded the entrance of the Knights of Favonius headquarters, clamoring for Eula to give an explanation.
Whoa! So both sides were unhappy.
That's right. So you can imagine how determined Eula must have been under such circumstances. But thanks to Grandmaster Varka and the unwavering attitudes of others in the Knights of Favonius, they were able to quell the unrest. Tensions still remain beneath the surface, I'm afraid. In the eyes of the people, she's a stain on the Knights of Favonius. And in the eyes of the Lawrence clan, she's a disgrace to her family. But she simply fulfills her duty as a knight, silently helping one person after another, myself included. People like Eula should be approached with care and understanding. She could stand to be treated a little more fairly. I believe a day will come when things will get better.
Once everything's settled, we should go talk to Eula again. Paimon thinks we know how to communicate with her now.
I'm glad. I think that would make her very happy, though she might not ever admit it. Take care. Please come again.
ice and frost. Next on the agenda...
The tent seems to be pretty tattered, but there's a really fancy chair. Could this be another aristocratic custom?
Ah, it's you again. I thought I had rid myself of you two. A few humble words, huh? Yes, that sounds appropriate enough. Very well. I'm certainly not one to be narrow-minded. I'll overlook your previous misconduct for now and listen to what you have to say.
Wow, this guy thinks so highly of himself.
Ah, a kindred spirit, I see. Yes, we must resist the blundering knights of Favonius. You are true and principled. Impressive. My intentions were to test your humility. It appears you have become well-versed in our etiquette.
Oh, so he was testing us. Sheesh, what an ordeal.
Your conduct is satisfactory. I must say, such progress in such a short time is practically unfathomable. If I may ask, from whence did you learn such a civilized manner of speech? Ah, good. Very good. You are bright, and compared with the common folk of Mondstadt, you certainly have potential. If you were of aristocratic blood, your prospects would be promising indeed.
By the way, we brought a gift. Paimon means we would like to present you with a small token of our goodwill.
Huh? Could this be? Gebratenes Fleisch mit Sauerkraut? It's evident that your sentiment is genuine. As a young person nowadays, only with no small effort could you achieve such a dish. It's been so long since I dug into a big, tasty... I beg your pardon. What I mean to say is, since it's nearly mealtime, I shall partake. Ah, yes, this aroma, just as I remember it, and this exquisite sour flavor. A delicacy that only us noblemen and women could appreciate.
Now even Paimon's starting to wonder what it tastes like.
I acknowledge your genuine goodwill. Such sincerity must certainly imply that you come bearing a request. Wait, so you've come to know of this, too? It was meant to be a family secret. Well, considering your meticulous etiquette, you must be a talent of unusual fortitude. I'm willing to place my full trust in you. Please, come with me. We happen to be in need of competent fellows like yourself. To see some friends from a distant land. They have offered their assistance in restoring the Lawrence clan to its former glory.
So he trusts us solely based on your etiquette.
Well then, let's get going, shall we? You'll understand everything in due course.
Do you think his friends are the Fatui? Things will get sticky if the Fatui happen to recognize you. What should we do?
Why have you put on a mask all of a sudden? Even if they are powerful, our status is much higher than theirs in the land of Mondstadt. And therefore, we shouldn't allow them to admire our true faces so easily. I see.
Good thinking. Paimon thought for sure they'd recognize us.
Let's proceed, shall we? I'll introduce you as my guest. As you'll see in a moment, there are many already helping us. I heard that this area had already been purged once by the Knights of Favonius, but it's the only place around Mondstadt that is well concealed and spacious enough. Although it has fallen into disrepair and does not suit the tastes of the nobility, we simply have to make do for now.
Sorry, can we walk any faster?
Of course not. An aristocrat always moves with grace in his step.
As expected, it's the Fatui!
As expected?
Because we always see them around the city.
Who are you? Just because someone brought you here, don't
wander about if you don't...
Huh. Nothing more than foreign...
Our preparations have been thorough, but I still...
We're way behind schedule. Access denied.
Hold it right there! Who's this?
If you really must know, they're my guests. If you happen to offend them in even the slightest, then you will be held accountable by the Lawrence clan.
But this matter is of utmost secrecy. We must exercise caution.
You dare question the ways of a nobleman? I don't have time for this. Make way.
No need to sound all high and mighty like that. Fine. You may proceed.
Good thing you're with us. They don't dare to question you.
Of course. That is the benefit of prestige. In past times, it would be a dire offense to speak to a nobleman in such a manner. We could determine a person's fate with the blink of an eye. And such glory will return to me again before long.
Where have I seen this person before? And who, may I ask, is this? We mustn't bring just anyone in here.
This is our new ally that I've recently met. They are completely trustworthy. You have the word of the Lawrence clan.
Our plans are strictly confidential. It's not wise to bring in an outsider at this time. Furthermore, there's been word that an outlander who joined the Knights of Favonius has been very active in Mondstadt recently.
Don't be ridiculous. Besides, my guest is well versed in the etiquette of the nobility. I must treat them with the proper mutual respect. The Knights of Favonius pay no regard to such details. They could never understand the intricacies of our etiquette.
And what about this thing?
You mean Paimon?
Enough! You dare question my word? Need I remind you who it is who has made your activity in Mondstadt possible? Without the support of the Lawrence clan, you would have all been driven out by the Knights of Favonius like dogs. You must immediately offer your sincerest apologies to my friend. You've offended their honor.
Fine. I'll take your word and make no further inquiries. Now, to the matter at hand. Did you bring the diagram of Mondstadt's defenses as promised?
Oh, so that's what's going on here.
Yes, of course. Here it is.
Let me see. Why is it so poorly drawn? Everything's so squiggly and crooked. And what is this shape supposed to be?
Excuse me? I'll have you know that I went to great lengths to carefully draw this map by hand myself. That shape is the symbol of the Knights of Favonius.
I see. Crude, but I can make do. Are you able to verify that this is all reliable information?
Of course, you needn't worry about that. Don't forget what we agreed upon. The flag of the Lawrence clan will fly above the Knights of Favonius headquarters. The rights to that building, as well as the whole of Mondstadt, belong to the Lawrence clan.
Yes, we will both profit from this agreement. There's no use haggling over the details. We will make good use of the intel you provided. Also, be certain not to divulge our identity. There would be diplomatic consequences, you know.
Don't worry, this matter is only between you and I. And my new friend here. No one else will know of it. Once this is over, I shall stand atop the Favonius headquarters and rebuke their pathetic rule over Mondstadt. Then, the city and all its people will once again be under the rightful and unwavering rule of the Lawrence clan. Perfect. Just as it once was, and just as it should be.
May I remind you once again that we mustn't act rashly. That is all.
Very well.
Huh? What are you doing?
That's right! It's the Honorary Knight and their trusty companion, Paimon! We're here to crush your evil schemes into dust!
So this was all just a ploy to deceive me!
It's your own fault! Who would put so much trust in someone based purely on their manners?
After so much planning, this is how it ends? Huh! We'll see about that!
Just as I expected. I knew I should have never trusted these foolish aristocrats. No matter, we already have the intel we need. Get them!
They're running off in different directions. Paimon remembers that this place is a dead end. Let's take care of the Fatui first and then deal with Schubert later.
Let's end this quickly!
My contract goes unfulfilled.
My flame is burning stars.
Access denied.
I will end you. Let's not waste time. This is bad.
The door is open. Let's go. Is that Eula?
time schedule.
Don't touch me! Get out of my way! I'll leave on my own!
It seems we finally caught up with you. This place is crawling with Fatui. Oh, it's you. It seems your investigation went well.
Aha! I see now. So you're the one that taught them our etiquette. And I thought you despised such pleasantries. Furthermore, there is a rule in our family. Such traditions are never to be taught to outsiders.
Ah yes, rings a bell. So what? I had no reason not to teach them.
You have brought shame to our family and ruined my plans. It's all for naught now.
I know that you poured great efforts into these plans, Uncle. But you are well aware that it was not the right thing to do. As a Knight of Favonius, I could not overlook your actions.
Knight of Favonius? Let's get one thing straight. I am your uncle, and you are a member of the Lawrence clan. You should strive to restore your family's glory. You still have a chance. Defeat every Knight of Favonius here, and leave with me. Then I shall plead with the family to spare you and give you a new beginning.
So just to be clear, you want a Knight of Favonius to attack the Knights of Favonius?
I shall say this one last time. You are not a Knight of Favonius. You are a descendant of the Lawrence clan. The blood of the Lawrence clan flows in your veins. You must comply with the will of the family.
Since when have I ever complied with the will of the family?
Why, you unruly maid!
If anyone should be angry, it should be me. As a member of the Lawrence clan, you knowingly plotted against the city of Mondstadt and threatened its safety. Had you ever stopped to consider the trouble it would bring to so many people? Had you considered how many enemies you would make trying to keep the plans under wraps?
You dare lecture me?
That's right. In the name of the family that you so dearly revere, Uncle Schubert. I've never experienced the age of glory you always speak of. And I've never understood our family's incessant pursuit of it. But I am capable of discerning right from wrong. And I deeply understand what freedom means to the people of Mondstadt. The Lawrence clan should never and will never become what you've dreamed it to be.
Oh, the disgrace of it all! How could such a rebellious monster emerge from our own family?
Things are starting to get pretty hysterical here. Politeness and elegance seem to have gone out the window.
That's enough fuss for today. You two, take him away. The honorary knight and I have other matters to attend to. Given that you've already taken action, I assume you've come across some conclusive evidence?
Paimon took a peek at their diagram. Your uncle had mapped out all of the Knight's patrol routes and marked out key information about Mondstadt.
And there was me thinking that he was just another elder of the family. And a lazy one at that. I never suspected he could stoop this low. So stubborn. Mark my words, vengeance will be mine. Let's discuss this later. Our first priority is recovering that diagram.
Let the show begin.
Next on Chip.
dance.
I must collect myself.
Crush!
I must counterattack.
Shudder!
The loneliness of death. Finally, so quiet.
More speed.
You can't run! Well, don't be a killjoy! We've only just begun! I see through you! You can't run! Well,
Crush!
don't be a killjoy! I miscalculated.
Shudder! Freeze to the core! Beg for mercy.
Hurry up!
Crush! Beg for mercy. Everybody stand back!
Roasted fry!
Crush!
An unfortunate fault!
More speed. Shudder! Yeah! Beg for mercy. More speed.
I will end you.
Let the show begin.
Crush! Flood of frost! Shudder! Beg for mercy.
I slipped up.
This should be fun.
Crush! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Break you.
Come on, we can do it.
Shudder!
Backing off.
Burn!
I'll protect us.
Crush! Vengeance will be mine! Shudder!
Not breaking a sweat.
Crush! Let's light it up! Shudder!
Finished.
Crush!
That's where they put the...
Us here, huh? I guess there's no other option but to fight.
Oh no!
Fake! Shudder! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
You dare provoke me! Vtui, come forth and dispose of them!
Let's light it up! Crush!
Burn!
You can't run from death.
Teamwork is dream!
Harden up.
Yeah! Shudder!
Let's dance. Ready, steady, go!
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost. Yeah.
Time for retribution!
That seemed to work. I must counterattack.
Crush. Let's light it up. Shudder. This must be it. They may very well have already made a copy of it. But without my uncle as their puppet, there'd be no use in them attacking the city.
The Vtui wouldn't have relied only on your uncle.
True. But if their plan had hinged purely on taking Mondstadt by force, as opposed to with the help of a puppet, they could have spared themselves the trouble. The Vtui are dishonest, but they wouldn't go as far as to start an open war. Their opposition wouldn't just be Mondstadt. Anyway, I'll inform the acting Grandmaster. She'll know how to handle things from here.
Oh yeah! You suddenly appeared at just the right moment!
Yeah, about that. Because you stole my targets by attacking the Vtui I'd been tracking earlier. I came to exact my vengeance. You tried to do my job for me, and I'm here to return the favor.
Finally! After all this time, Paimon understands what you're saying! In reality, you sensed that something might happen to us during our investigation. You were worried about us and your uncle, so you brought a team to take a look.
My purpose was vengeance. Don't twist the story. You don't look too bright, but it turns out you have a knack for scheming. And mark my words, I'll remember that.
Hey, what do you mean Paimon doesn't look too bright?
You have seeded a deep enmity between us. Just you wait. Even if you were to be completely destroyed, I would never forget you.
Bring it on!
I like your fighting spirit. I'll take this diagram back to the Knights of Favonius and take it from here.
Sure. Well, see you around.
That you will. And make sure not to steal my targets next time.
Captain Eula Lawrence, Spindrift Knight, Knights of Favonius Reconnaissance Company. I extend to you my greetings. Huh? What's that? Yes, Lawrence, the evil aristocrats of historical infamy. Oh, we're still very much evil. Just look at me. I'm infiltrating the inner ranks of the Knights of Favonius, all as part of a diabolical plan to exact our revenge and reclaim our former glory. Knights and aristocrats share the same cultural heritage, but the Knights had enough sense to do away with all the superfluous detail. You want to learn some Favonia's blade work? Alright then, I'll teach you. Oh yes, I'll teach you all right. Mark my words. Aristocratic etiquette is all just for show. Just smile and nod along. I was forced to learn all of the rules by heart, but even I don't take them that seriously. Quick! Under the umbrella, or you'll get soaked. You can't risk catching a cold, because it might turn into something more serious. And if that happens, well, I can't go avenging my clan by picking on the sick now, can I? I want to help.
Should we tell him? Or not?
Forget it.
Good. With this much power, I dare say even the acting Grandmaster herself would be no match for me. Today is a day worth observing, though you shouldn't mark your development in age alone. Accept my gift of a bone whistle and allow me to teach you its secrets. When your day of reckoning comes, see how long you can fend me off with it. It'll make the whole thing much more exciting. Today is a day worth observing, though you shouldn't mark your development in age alone. Accept my gift of a bone whistle and allow me to teach you its secrets. When your day of reckoning comes, see how long you can fend me off with it. It'll make the whole thing much more exciting. I can't stand a rich broth. The flavor is too overpowering. It's so filling you can't train or fight afterward. And also, it doesn't really work as field rations. Simply put, broth and I are sworn enemies. I like making my own treats. Not always your typical sweet treats, though. For example, a chilled tomato and aspic jelly egg roll pairs very nicely with an ice-cold glass of berry and mint punch. The most important thing is that they leave the people who like eating them. Would you like to hear a lullaby on the bone whistle? May the gentle breeze softly go easy on the grain. Rise and visibility.
Come with me.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial port in all of Tibet.
Behold, the...
Oz, reveal!
Furnaces?
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Let the show begin. La, 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 la.
Retribution! Ha!
I'll protect us.
Teamwork is true! By royal Wings of darkness! Come, sever night!
Retribution!
Let's dance.
Everybody stand back! Oz reveal!
Come on, we can do it.
Verdict is...
Let's light it up!
By royal decree.
Or retribution!
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Verdict is...
As you wish, mein Fräulein.
What are my orders?
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle. This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Born of ice and frost.
So quick to flee.
I'm going in!
Try this. You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously.
No touching. Come on, I can fix this. I'll protect us.
Something else catch your eye?
My turn.
Next on the agenda.
Got you.
For Rex Lapis.
Got you. Where did I go wrong?
Everybody stand back!
Accessed.
Retribution!
No touching. Come on. My contract goes unfulfilled. Hi.
Go for
Die here.
I'm going in! Adventure time! Let's light it up!
Oh, come on. We can do it. Born of ice and frost.
Benny's adventure team! I have failed you.
I can fix this, Rex Lapis. I am sorry.
Time for
Die.
retribution!
Let the show begin.
Verdict is...
You're a cut above.
only it could cleanse the corrupt souls of this world.
I'll scout ahead.
No touching! Everybody stand back!
Verdict is...
This is long overdue. Shudder! Access denied.
Time for retribution!
Vengeance will be mine. Next on the agenda. Crush! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Burn!
Let's light it up! No touching! Everybody stand for Rex Lapis!
Time for retribution!
We have... We have put... We have... We have put... We have... We have... We have... We have...